Hey everybody, Reefgrrl here, and welcome to my channel. This is part one of a two-part 2-year anniversary video. I thought I would show you all the corals that I have, how the tank looks today, and a little bit about the trouble spots that are going on at the moment. I'll start by showing you the individual corals, and then later on in the video I'll show you areas of the tank, little sort of bits of scenery that I really enjoy looking at. I'll be recording a separate video for part 2, and it will be a complete system walkthrough to update how things are running in this tank. A lot has changed in the 2 years since I first set it up and showed you how things were running. I have a few projects to finish, and as soon as those are done, I'll be recording that video, so it's right up to date. So watch for that in the coming couple of weeks. May 29th, 2017 was day 1 of the cycle. And here we are, August the 14th, 2019, just over 2 years since the first corals went into this tank. For those interested in such things, I used my iPhone to capture this video with a 15K filter. It was taken mid-afternoon when the Kessel AP700 was at its peak and when the Orphec lights were on. And the reason I mention that is that the ramping up and down in brightness of the Kessel changes how things look. Where possible, I've put names of the various corals on screen. That is, when they're on screen long enough that you can actually read the name. Some of them are new within the past few months. Others have been with me from the start, such as this Scully. I apologize in advance for some of the images that are blurry. It's for one of two reasons. Either they're too far from the camera to get a clear image and I have to shoot through most of the depth of the aquarium water, or I have to capture the image on an angle because of where the coral is. I'm including them because I want to show you everything I possibly can of the corals that are in this tank. And like most reef tanks, all is not sunshine and roses. This is the bubble coral. It's been in decline for a few months now. I've dipped it several times, a couple times in Revive, a couple times in Reef Dip, thinking maybe it had a bacterial infection. At one point, I even wondered if it was trying to split. So for now, there is still a lot of tissue visible using the UV flashlight at night. So it's here in a safe place in low light and low flow, and I'm hoping it'll come back. And of course, there is the ever-present bubble algae. I've noticed a few more spots popping up here and there. I got 2 emerald crabs several weeks ago and put them in here, and the green wrasse immediately dispatched one. The other one is still cruising through the rocks at night. I see him regularly, and behind him, he leaves clean rock. So I might get a few more, try my luck, and see if they can help. This dead candy cane skeleton is covered in a dense turf algae. These 2 little heads are doing their best to hang on and reproduce. I'm undecided what to do here. I may nip off most of it with the bone cutters and then really carefully try to scrape the algae away. These heads are tiny. I don't want to damage them, but eventually I think the red Cyphastria will do its best to completely encrust this area. And of course, no reef tank would be complete without some coral warfare. As soon as I moved this torch up from the sand, it took off in growth and extension. But it started to sting that acan at the top, and also this plating Montipora. It's a starburst type with lime green polyps. So I had to adjust the flow to move the tentacles away. That was only recently, and it seems to be doing the job, but I guess only time will tell. So I hope this tour has given you a sense of where this tank is right now. Not only corals, but also photobombing fish. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it.